Hello, all of my super bears. My name's Chronically Blue. Welcome back to episode 4 of My Brother's World. This episode, we're gonna have a lot actually. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, and I just woke up, so you know that's fun. I'm gonna be dog sitting, so I'm like, well, dogs, they're loud. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and record this, just the audio, because then I can just go take my laptop over and then just like my laptop will mostly just be spending a very large amount of time just being a little processing monster. There's not a whole lot to find over here. We did get bombarded with Koopa Troopas, but that's okay. You know, these things, they happen. Look at that cute little slide. Little slitty slide. Oh, that is a lot of spinies, but it's a good thing we don't have to worry about them. Now, we are going to just... It's going to be a little confusing here. If you just hit the P switch and then run on top of the blocks, you'll be completely fine. And... Funny thing, this is going... I forgot to mention this, but there's going to be a lot of levels here where if you do not hold the run button, you might not make it. So make sure to use that run button. And I thought it would be so weird to go back to using the SNES controller, but it's not actually. It's not. I used to run this game on like an official emulator, which no, it doesn't sound like it's like a verified fake. There's a few specific emulators that you are able to use when you speedrun, but you know, I would be speedrunning it on my computer, and I thought it would be so weird to go back to just doing it right on the SNES controller, but it wasn't actually. It was actually kind of fine. Here we have the dolphin level, and this one, it's a little unique. If you are playing the Japanese version, Yoshi is actually able to eat the dolphins. So I was checking to see if we had the Japanese version in order to eat the dolphins, but we don't, and that is okay. Bop. Ba-da-da-da, bop, bop. Hey! Ooh, I am not awake. Wow, sweet goodness. And you gotta understand, like, I wake up and then I just eat something and then go. I go to wherever I need to go, and then I have a monster, and then that wakes me up and I'm just like, okay, I think I kind of know my difference between the left and the right. Hopefully, anyway. If I don't, then, well, dang. There is a path up there. You can go up, or you can go right. It doesn't affect anything. It just affects your placement later on. But if you go right or left or top, then you'll be fine. There's no secret exits here. I forgot how like lovely the audio is. The music is in this game. Like, I forgot how great it was. But maybe that's just because I'm wearing headphones. That could be it. Yeah, so if any of you have like a surround sound, like, surround sound is so cool. And, like, I'll be over here and I'm just like, oh, well, I'm just gonna play the NES. Like, it can't be like that cool. And then, like, you have like the surround sound on and you're like, whoa! You know what I mean? Here we have Reznor. And this is gonna be the easiest boss battle you will ever see. Like, legitimately, just... That's it. If you get hit, that's alright. The platforms disappear underneath you. Just make sure that you kinda know where you're going. I just kinda understand it. Yeah, with that we have finished Vanilla Fortress, but now we have Butterbridge, which is This one isn't too difficult. It is an auto-scroller level, but if you're not careful, it can slip you up. Here we're getting some flashbacks to the original Mario on the NES, where the two little bridges on a string where you step on one, the other one goes up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm not awake. And I know you could definitely be like, Chronically Blue, if you're not awake, why don't you just go back to bed? I'm just like, well, I have to go dog watching, and I know that if I do not do this, then it'll be like 5 p.m. by the time I'm finally awake and like ready to go. And that is significantly late. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do this now while I am awake, so that way we can start the very lovely process of just having my laptop on the sidelines, just exporting. Lots and lots and lots of exporting. I don't have a whole lot done, but I do have I have the next game, at least 3 videos of it done. I got 1 video of Sonk done, so it's gonna be alright. And I'm also going to be trying very hard in order to export the very chunkerific Psychonauts long play video, which has been giving me so many issues. I cannot even tell you. With the Psychonauts long play video, it's 13 hours long, and I'm just like, wow, that's long. I've never tried to export a video this long before, but I'll give it a shot. So I go, and I just downloaded all 37 episodes from my YouTube account and put them all together and tried to export it, and my computer was like, no. And like, it specifically waited to like 3 seconds before the final video to be like, error. I'm like, fine. Okay, whatever. So I think about it, and I'm like, what if I do like half and half? So I did half of the long play, I went fine. The other half of the long play, it went fine. I'm like, okay, well now that it's just 2 videos instead of 37, maybe it'll be fine. So I put the 2 together like, no. I'm like, okay, maybe if I just make this 720 instead of 1080, maybe that will work. And so I'm gonna go ahead and try that. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Also, I cannot hear the song without thinking of the if the songs had lyrics from ADHD, which is Animation Domination High Definition. It was like, Yoshi and Mario. Here we have another bonus game, and spoiler, I'm bad at it. But hey, at least we got 1. I don't know 1, but there's definitely been a few times where I hit them all and I get none. That has definitely happened. We are teleporting here to go over to the other bridge level. Now this one's going to be a little bit unique. This one's a lot more difficult. Well, as long as you stay on the platforms, you'll be fine, but you're going to either want a Yoshi egg or a cape, because the secret exit here is, it's not a key. You actually have to go under and above the goalpost, which is going to be very unique. But it sounds a lot weirder than it is. If you have a Yoshi, you'll be completely fine. As well as in this level, there's also a little... there's a specific area where when you hit the question mark block, wings will come out. And if you have Yoshi there, you can actually jump into it, and Yoshi will fly up, and you'll go into like this bonus level with all 5 dragon coins, and Yoshi will become a blue Yoshi, which is super cool. But then I died, because of course I did, why wouldn't I? And I'm just like, okay, well, you know, I tried. I do not recommend flying like this. This is very difficult. Yeah, it's just very risky to do that, you know? So here we have a Yoshi. It is actually that block right there that I completely avoided that has the wings in it, which turns Yoshi blue. And here we get bombarded by bullet bills, but it's nothing we haven't seen before. You know, it's alright. And here, we are over here. Here. Now here, we're actually going to be trying to, I doubt this is like a speedrunning technique, but we're just going to get a lot of speed and then jump in order to try to hop on top of the saw blades. So here is the part, this is what's going to happen. We're going to go right under it, jump. We got a 3-up moon, and this secret level is completed. Now, I did not show the regular exit because it's right there. I'm saying it's right there. But I did get it previously. So now we have Soda Lake, which, from what I remember, is not that difficult. Then again, I'm going to be saying that for, like, everything. We have these gigantic bullet bowls that are now chasing after us, but they're slow. You know, they get faster after time, so as long as you just get out of the way immediately, you'll be fine. Yoshi and Mario. I'm ready. I don't know what I'm ready for, but I'm ready. You know? I have... Mother's Day is coming up. And if you were watching this on Mother's Day, hey, it's Mother's Day. And I listened to the radio because my phone was being finicky and did not want to connect to Bluetooth that day. And it was like 11% of people wait until the day of Mother's Day to buy their mother a present. I'm just like, what? That's... And they're like, well, if it's flowers. I'm like, yeah, I guess. But they were like, listen, it's Mother's Day. You know, just get her something. And like, we always get that one person that's like, oh, well, I have bad blood between mom. And they're just like, okay, I get that, but like, put that aside and think about how she like birthed you and raised you. Like that's a lot of work for anyone. So I'm like, yeah, actually, they kind of got a point there. We unlocked another Star Road, which we will not be going to. We will be doing that just before the final world, because that's kind of how I do. You gotta save the best for last, you know what I mean? Here we have these cute little moles, and I never realized this, but I want, like, a pet mole. Like, they look so cute, and we died. Wow. Thanks, Mario. Yeah, just look at this cute little mole. Like, look at how cute they are. There's a ROM hack where someone made like a giant mole, and it's just adorable. It really is. Like, I don't know what it is about the animals that most people do not keep as pets, but to me, I'm just like, I want to pet it. I am the doctor. If you don't know what that's from The Good Doctor, which is a really good show. I really like it. I need to finish it, actually. I've only seen like season 1 and 2. But basically, someone was like, you cannot do this. And the main character was like, I am the doctor. And I'm just like, you know, that's how I am. When I'm just like, hey, I'll do the dishes. And someone else is like, oh, well, I'll do it for you. I'm like, I am the doctor. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to the animals. There's just something about the animals that you're not supposed to have that I really want. I want to pet a bear. I want to pet a raccoon. I want to pet a ferret. I want one. I want more. I want an army. Oh yeah, so I did not notice this, but this is a cloud thing that, I don't know how we trigger this, but it will float around and drop little coins, which give us points and coins. And, you know, it's just... And then it'll give us a 1-up at the end, which is cool, I guess? I'm still very confused as to why that happened. If that's normal, cool. If it's not, what is anymore? Here we have a charging jack, which we can ignore. Another bonus game. Let's see how horrible this is. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho. I don't know why, but I know how to count to 10 in Spanish and Korean. Well, that's because of Taekwondo. They're just like, you're gonna learn how to speak in Korean for 1 to 10. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Why? And like, that's the part that I never got. And they never gave an answer, actually. Then again, it was like, oof. It was over 10 years ago, so maybe they did give an answer and I forgot. But it was just like, we're gonna count 1 to 10 in Korean. 4 reasons. And it's Ana, Do, Se, Ne, Dasit, Asit, Elkup, Uru, Aha, Yo. The pronunciation may be off, but that's basically the gist of it. That's what most of the 8-year-olds would say and pronounce it as. Ooh, that was really close there. It looks like we have... This is like a very long cast level, but that's okay. You know, we got this. We know what we're doing. And I'm just... Oof, I am excited because I'm getting food. I'm getting like one of those cauliflower crust pizzas, some boba tea, and celery, and just lots of good stuff. And I'm quite excited for it. Like, I'm so excited. I like to treat myself. You know, who doesn't? So here we basically have a second boom boom. Okay. Well, I thought I edited that out, but I guess not. So okay, and we're back. So this is basically another boom boom. Just tap on the head. It'll spin around a little bit. I think the shell does damage. I'm not too sure. But then they'll do a little flippy flip, and because we got them off screen, obviously we can't do anything. So we just have to dodge the firewalls, and they will start chasing after us again. So as long as you make sure to go to specifically the parts of the screen that are moving, you'll be fine. Because if you go all the way to the right, and then they do a flip to the right, then it's not helpful. Just make sure that you are aware of the different angles, and then just a quick little bop, and they are depleted. Depleted, defeated, and words lost. Thank you. Bop. Bop. Ludwig von Koopa's days of composing Koopa symphonies in Castle 4 are over. The force of illusion lies ahead. Mario must use his brain to solve the puzzle of this perplexing forest. Yes, yes he must. But that's okay. We will be super smart, and I've already practiced the force of illusion, so we're gonna have quite a smooth episode next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, my super bears!